What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today we're gonna be doing another episode of the best and worst value for positions. Yesterday's video did okay. You guys, relatively speaking, enjoyed that video. So what we are going to be doing now is we are going to be going over 42 guards. I'm going over the best and worst value 2 guards in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. Obviously people are not like enjoying these much tier lists, but that's cool. They're not tier lists. Tier lists have been the bread and butter of this channel for, oh my god, 3 years. This is year number 4. This is year number 4 of the tier lists. But yeah. So anyway, now we're gonna get on to it. Again, these are purely based on value, so some of the cards in the worst list, in my opinion, the second best card overall is in the worst value list, but he's just ridiculously priced. Probably second or third best overall, but is purely value. At number 5 is a card that I like. I like Kelly Oubre's diamond card. He's just expensive. Like, he's 35k. What you're getting for 35k is you're getting a 6'7", which is good. He's got a wide player build. So he's got a few things that, like, a lot of people would say, okay, that's pretty good for a card. Like, he's got Green Machine, Hudson Hunter, Volume Shooter, Slippery Off Ball. He's got, like, Catch and Shoot, Corner Specialist, Difficult Shots. So he's got some decent badges. In terms of his defense is only good because his player build. His shooting's all right. He's 6'7". He's got 93 point, 90 driving dunk, which is good. Ball handle's alright. His release, it's easy to green, but it's not the greatest release. It's a Sean Marion release. He's got 88 speed, 84 speed, 88 acceleration, and he's got only 84 lateral quickness. So his stats all around are just fine. They're just all mediocre. He's a big body. You're paying 35k for the guy. You're getting Drazen for cheaper than that. Drazen offers way more than him. And Drazen isn't even in the best list. Kelly Oubre, he's fine. The best way I can describe him, he is just fine. At number 4, we got LaVine. So, Zach LaVine Diamond, he can score. He can score. But you are paying in and around 50k for a card who only plays one end of the floor. I know you're saying, oh, what if we hide him? So what if you hide him? He got 4 Huff badges. Unstrippable matters, but like, and Limitless Takeoff Fast Switch, they're okay, but like, he could have some better badges. He's got Catch and Shoot on gold. He's got Sniper on gold. He's got Bullet on gold. And he's got some decent silver badges. Bronze Quick First Step and Bronze Limitless, which is not ideal. Yeah, I get it. His dribble sigs are good. He's got 86 3-ball, which is okay. Good driving dunk. Look at his defensive stats. 73 steal, 70 over defense, 61 block, 62 interior. His speed is only mediocre and 78 lateral quickness. Like, I know he's basically quick/shifty Jimmy, or he's like quick/shifty Booker or something. Dude's slow, like, dude stats wise isn't even as good as Latrell Sprewell. I get it, he's better animations wise than Sprewell. Stats wise, I don't even think he's better than Bingo Smith. So you're paying like 50k for a card he's fine. Don't get me wrong, he's fine. But he's got to be your primary ball handler for him to be useful. You can't use him. You got to hide him on defense. And like, if you want to play him, you have to play him beside a Gary Payton. If you don't have a Gary Payton, the guy's rendered pretty much worthless in this game. So for me anyway, Zach LaVine well and truly belongs on this list at number 4. And number 3 is the really good card that I'm talking about. He's just stupidly overpriced. Ray Allen. Ray Allen Pink Diamond. He's 200k. Like, there's quite a few of these up, but I've seen him most of the time. He goes for between 200 and 250, or say not 200, between like 180 and 200k. That's normally what he goes for. And then this one is even worse value. What crazy person bid 350k on one with no extra Hoff badges? Like, and you might be saying, oh, Ray Allen's really good. He's a shooter. And I agree with that statement. He doesn't even come with Hoff range. Like, he's got Corner Specialist, Catch and Shoot, Blinders, Deadeye, Sniper. That's good. He's got Ray Allen base, which again is unbelievable. But he doesn't even go with off range. His defense isn't the greatest. He's 6'5". Like, the guy who's number 2 on my best value list is 100 times better than this card. And he's cheap. He's like half the price. So, like Ray Allen, he's okay going to the basket. He doesn't get great animations. He's a little bit undersized at 6'5". He's not going to miss, by the way. Like 99 3-pointer, he's not going to miss if he's open. But neither are most players in the game. Like, dude, you're not going to miss open with George Mikan with an 83 ball. Defense, fine. Speed, okay. Lateral's decent. Like, he's a fine defender. He's fine. He's just objectively fine. You can't use him as a primary because of the way he dribbles. He is just objectively a decent card. Maybe you could even argue he's a good card, and I probably would argue he's a good card. But good is the best way to describe him. Not great, very good. And he's like 200k. You're paying 200k for a card who is just very good. At number 2, we have the trash can. Not Dean Wade. We're most definitely not putting Dean Wade in there. We got Dwayne Wade. So Dwayne Wade, you're like, he's not that expensive. Dwayne Wade's only like 30k. Maybe even cheaper. Closer to 20. Actually, probably closer to 30k. Yeah, around 30. He is a trash can. I don't care what anyone says. The guy is a trash can. So this one gets one extra half badge. Which I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, it's quick first step. Yeah, so like there is a bit of a difference. So like this one's more expensive, but this one gets half quick first step. So you might be saying, okay, that might be worth it. But 30k for this Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade is 6'4". He's undersized. His half badges, they kind of matter. In terms of gold, he gets like gold clamps. His only gold quick first step. His Pro 3 behind the back got nerfed. He can't shoot the ball. His release is not good in this game. 78 3. 85 driving dunk. 86 ball handle. No good dribble animation. Slasher dribble stop. 90 perimeter defense, which is fine. Pretty okay steal and blocking interior. Good speed. And he's got 91 lateral. He's just got terrible animations. Like, gone are the days of Wade having good animations in 2K. This isn't NBA 2K20. Wade's animations are not it anymore. Dwayne Wade had his year. Dwayne Wade was a trash can in 2K19. He was a trash can in 2K18. He was a trash can in 2K17. And man, I had that pink diamond Wade. Or I didn't have the pink diamond. I had the diamond Wade in 2K17. It was actually better than the pink diamond, and I hated him. Dwayne Wade is one of my favorite players of all time. He was alright in NBA 2K16 and 15 because they gave him ridiculous shooting cards for some reason back before they juiced everyone shooting. And then he had his 1 year in 20. He also had current gen last year where he was pretty good. His Opal was pretty good when he came out. Next gen, he was a garbage man from the day he came out. But this Dwayne Wade at 30k, he's not it. He's really not it. Like, he plays worse than his stats would suggest. And at number 1, in a not particularly close one, is DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan. I'm sorry. He is 90 plus K. Like, it is rare you see this guy for less than 90k. And I get it, it's because of rarity. But I don't care. I've seen people bid over 100k for this card. He is a garbage man. He doesn't play defense. He can't get quick first step. He's a certified bricklayer. He can't shoot. He can't play defense. He's not fast, or he's not that fast and doesn't get quick first step. And he does nothing. Like, you can't even say, oh, he's a slasher. You can't say he's a shooter because of his release. You can't even say, oh, he's a cone, he's a dribbler. You know what you can say? He's a garbage man. Like, he would be, if you were building a build for like for Park, it would say you have built garbage man. Examples, DeMar DeRozan. Because this guy is a garbage man. There's no other words to describe it. This is the Chicago Bulls DeMar DeRozan, where he's shooting the best he has in his career from 3. Heck, there was a stage he was in the MVP race. He's got a 67-3. This card is a certified bricklayer, an absolute garbage man, and does not belong on, not only does not belong on the court for you, does not belong on the court for anyone, even with his dynamic duo. He is a garbage man. He's garbage man. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it, lads, for the worst value. Like, the other one, you could make an argument for all the other ones not being on the list. You could say, oh, Oubre's not that expensive and he's alright. You could say the same thing about Wade. You could argue that LaVine's too good an offense to put in there for 50k. You could argue that Ray Allen is just too good a card to put in the worst value list. But there is one player that you cannot argue, and that number 1 is DeMar DeRozan. Now we're on to the best value. And at number 5, we've got a personal favorite of mine. Kevin Huerter. So Kevin Huerter, you guys, again, if you guys have ever watched any of my videos, you guys know how much I love Kevin Huerter. So for Huerter, like a lot of the time you're getting him for under 1,000 coins. You're paying like 1,000. He's sometimes under 1,000. If you guys don't know my clutch time, I'm on a mad win streak with this team right here. And literally, Huerter and Franz Wagner scored like 90% of my points. Huerter's insane. And I'm going to show you guys what I mean by Huerter's insane. Let me put Huerter in here. And you guys will be able to see it. So, Huerter for 1,000 MT. 93 ball. He's actually got a mediocre driving dunk. He's 6'7", so he's got good length. He's got like gold range extender. He's got gold sniper. Wait, he doesn't have range. Am I missing something? Yeah, he does have range. I was about to say, how am I greening 4s with ease if he didn't have range? But he has got 93 ball, 75 driving dunk, 75 steal, 79 perimeter. That's not good, by the way. His defense stats aren't good. Speed, 84. Speed ball, 79. 84 acceleration. Like, it's worse, but it's not that much worse than LaVine. And 79 lateral quickness. It's basically the same as Booker and LaVine. The difference between Huerter and Booker. I think Huerter is better than Booker, by the way. People might think I'm crazy, but I think Huerter is better. Just look at these animations. Shifty. Pro 3 behind the back. He can burst. Trae Young base. He has got Shifty, Pro 3 behind the back, and one of the fastest releases in the game. Kevin Huerter is so freaking good. But not a lot of people like Huerter. I think I'm the only person that really likes Huerter. So I'm not going to put him in here at number 1. Or sorry, I'm not going to put him higher than 5. And number 4 is another one of these like ultra cheap players. Is Troy Daniels. Like, Troy Daniels is a really good player. So he's a better shooter than Huerter. He's most definitely a better shooter than Huerter. You're getting Troy Daniels for 700 coins most of the time. Like, he is, like, me saying 800 was overshooting it. You're paying 700 coins for Troy Daniels. And for 700 coins, what you're getting is, you're getting better, as good shooting as Huerter. He's got all the shooting badges, including range extender. He's only 6'4", though. He gets a silver bullet. He's not going to dunk the ball at all, but he's never going to miss. He is never, ever going to miss. He's a lot faster. Like, he's a lot faster even than a Devin Booker. And he's got decent lateral quickness. So his defense, I've played with the guy. His defense isn't that bad. He doesn't get defensive badges. He's got decent perimeter, decent steal, and good lateral quickness with great speed. His defense isn't that bad. He, for me, is a really solid player. Like, people kind of sleep on this guy, but he is a fast sniper who will not miss when he's wide open and can run the floor a little bit. He's not going to attack the basket well, but he will be a mediocre defender, especially if you are looking for a card to just start the game. If you are just starting the game, he is one of the guys that I would pick up for my squad. If I was making a brand new squad, I would pick him up. So, after that, we have got number 3. And this might be a controversial one that he's this low. It's Marcus Smart. And I'm also putting, I forgot, Marcus Smart is better than Ray Allen as well. It's a close one. It is actually a close one between Marcus Smart and Ray Allen. I'm putting Smart above Ray Allen. So he's above 10k right now. If you picked this guy up when he was 5k, you got yourselves a steal and a half. But he is a little bit over 10k, and I still think at 13k, the guy's a steal. So, the one stat, man, he's 11k. Yeah, he's still a steal at this price. You haven't got Marcus Smart at this stage. He has one bad stat, and it's ball control. But he comes with really good dribble style, and also he has got... He's got really good dribble style, and he has got unblockables, so it's not like he's going to get the ball stripped off him too much. But outside of that, he's got good speed, unbelievable lateral quickness, unbelievable steal and perimeter defense, unbelievable interior for a point guard. He's got a solid driving dunk, a great three-point shot. He's got pretty much every shooting badge on gold except for silver range. He's got all the defensive badges on gold. He's a crazy long wingspan. His animations are good. He gets menace. He's insanely good. This is one of the better point guards, if not one of the best point guards in the game. There's a reason why I'm pretty sure Splash, who is arguably the best player in the world, has Marcus Smart in his top 5 point guards in this game. Like RCA, the great, who finished number 1 in finished number 2 in the quads before he got disqualified. I don't know why he got disqualified, but he still doesn't know why he got disqualified. But he finished number 2, as far as I'm aware, in the last qualifiers. He was running Marcus Smart as his point guard. as his starting point guard over Gary Payton, over Penny. He was running Marcus Smart. So like a lot of the best players in the world are using this guy. JLB Giannis, he won one of the main MyTEAM tournaments in Europe. He was running this guy at point guard as well. And if you don't know who JLB is, a former 2K League player, really good MyTEAM player, is running this guy at point guard. So a lot of competitive players use him. He's that good. And number 2, it's Dr. J. Like, you might say, how is he good value? Dude's a buyout. Like, you were paying. I've seen him up for like 93, 94K. Obviously, they're all up for like 98K now, but you're essentially paying like 95K for Dr. J. You're paying 95K, and you're wondering, like, why am I hyping up Dr. J so much? I'm hyping up Dr. J because he is a 6'6" 2 guard with an unbelievably long wingspan who has got Hall of Fame catch and shoot, fearless finisher, acrobat, lob city passer, substitute finisher, posterizer, Hall of Fame limitless range, sniper, limitless takeoff fast switch. He has a release that's comparable to Ray Allen's. He has got corner specialist, like clamps on goal, pickpocket, intimidator, blinders, circus 3, chef, slithery, bailout, quick first step. As well as that, 94 3 ball, 95 driving dunk. Insanely good block, steal, perimeter defense, and okay interior for a 2 guard. He's got, well above average for the other 3. Like 80 blocks, very good for a 2 guard. Good steal, good perimeter defense. Speed 94, speed ball 90, acceleration 94, and 90 lateral quickness. Like, if I wanted, like, if I was really pushing to get Jay Rich, like, for example, if I was in the Opal tier right now, and I just needed to win 12 games, Julius Erving would be a guy that I would buy. I'm not buying him now because I don't care how long it takes me to get to the Opal tier. If I literally just needed 12 games to get Dr. J, I would buy Dr. J right now. I'm telling you, and put him into my squad. He is that good. His defense is good. His jumper is elite. He moves solid. He's significantly better. He's like, imagine Ray Allen with a similar level jump shot, but a way better, like, imagine if you got a Ray Allen with half range, and then Julius Erving's still better. Julius Erving dunks better. Julius Erving plays better defense. Julius Erving's player build is better. Julius Erving, in my opinion, has equal release. Ray Allen base versus Rudy base, basically the same. And Julius Erving has that half range extender. He's so much better than Ray Allen, and he's so much cheaper than Ray Allen. Like, I'm telling you, he is unbelievable value. Even for 100. Even for 100, he's here. And at number 1, I mean, he's my 2 guard, isn't he? Like, you guys know that I liked Caruso, so I'm putting Eddie Jones in. I think Eddie Jones is better than Caruso. I run Caruso at the 2. If you could have gotten an Eddie Jones when he was 10K, like, Eddie Jones has been cheaper, so has Marcus Smart, but there's a reason why they've gone up in price, because they're still incredible value. So like, the cheapest Eddie Jones has gone down to was like 9K. You're paying about 18-ish K for this guy, and I still don't think, oh, he's being price fixed. Oh, you're getting him cheaper than this. Like, maybe not today. If you buy him tomorrow, one person bought all the Eddie Jones and put all. This is not what you do. The only price you can buy Eddie Jones for on the market right now is $18,950, and there are not enough Eddie Joneses put up that this is not an individual person. Like, this is a human. This is like, sometimes when you see coin sellers put up 300 of the same card for the same price, you're like, oh, it's a bot. No, this is a person. Every single Eddie Jones right now is $18,950. So I don't know what price Eddie Jones really is. This is a person just manipulating the market. But still, I think he's around 15-ish K. What you're getting for 15K: 6'6", a long wingspan. You're getting half interceptor, the most OP half badge in the game. Again, Hall of Fame interceptor Giannis went for $8 million. He's got catch and shoot goal, corner specialist goal, difficult shots, fearless finisher, acrobat, angle breaker, glue hands, pickpocket, clamps, quick chain, posterizer, blinder, circus 3s, rhythm shooter, bailout, handles for days, quick first steps. So he's got all the key badges. Sniper. He's up base 31, it's one of the easiest releases in the game. As well as a 93 ball, 85 driving dunk, 88 ball handle, insane steal and perimeter defense, good enough interior that's passable, not great interior defense, 90 speed, 90 acceleration, 87 speed ball, and 94 lateral quickness. So he's an elite defender, an elite shooter, solid dunker. Like, if he came with silver range extender, he would be probably as good as Dr. J. Like, even just silver, he'd be as good. But again, at the same time, like, I'm just talking in ifs. But Eddie Jones is brilliant, lads. He is brilliant. For let's just say 15k, because someone is manipulating the market right now. He's worth every cent, and he's probably the most worth it card here. Maybe you could argue if you're looking to create the hurders better, but I mean, it's hard to really argue the other ones. I think he's quite a bit better than Marcus Smart, even though Marcus Smart can't play a point guard. I still think Eddie Jones, in my opinion, is one of the best 2 guards in the game. I've used Jay Rich and Eddie Jones, and I prefer Eddie Jones. That's why I don't care that much about getting Jay Rich, because I prefer playing with Eddie Jones. So yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. The top 5 worst, we had number 5, Oubre. Number 4, we had LaVine. Number 3, we had Ray Allen. Number 2, we had Wade. Number 1, we had DeRozan for the best. At number 5, we had Herter. At number 4, we had Troy Daniels. At number 3, we had Marcus Smart. At number 2, we had Dr. J. And at number 1, we had Eddie Jones. So yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. Let me know which ones you guys agree with. Let me know which ones you guys disagree with. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.